Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday. This is Lisa, your favorite Tupper pal, and I guess community oinker. So yesterday I blessed y'all with a recipe for, what did I cook? Cheeseburger casserole. Anyway, I got y'all in the nosebleed section up there. That way I could do this stuff. Anyway, I was an oinker. I served myself twice. Bubba don't have nothing for lunch or dinner, because when he gets home, he's be on split night, and then he has to work 3 nights, so he'll be working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. So he'll need some food, and I basically have a cooking reprieve, I guess. So anyway, I found another recipe, and as with my normal recipes, I wing things, so we're going to go ahead and wing this particular recipe. It is a chicken potato pot pie, but we're doing it in the microwave. So, I got a new toy. This is actually one of Bubba's favorite toys. This is a French fry maker, and the recipe that I'm using calls for cubed potatoes, but instead of cubing them, I'm going to kind of do them in French fries. So remember yesterday I mentioned that this base was sold separately. This is why it's sold separately. Now this French fry doodad, it's not offered. This was an exclusive probably 3 years ago, and I jumped on it because I saw my business leader using it, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you know, and next thing you know, we had it. So as soon as it came out, I did everything in my power to go ahead and qualify to be able to get this as an incentive. So I got this. And it hooks up the same way as the other funnel bit did. And then, of course, you've got to turn it 180 degrees to lock it in place. Bubba don't do this part because, you know, he's beefy thing, and he just stands over the kitchen sink and pops it down. Me, on the other hand, I may struggle. I am out of shape. Anyway, the recipe that we have is calling for 5 medium potatoes, and I kind of pre-done a lot of this stuff. So what we're gonna do is, let me get the cover. It is a covered dish in the microwave. So we're gonna go ahead and pop it right into the tray that it's going in, which is the Ultra Pro lasagna pan. So we drop the potato in, and then we push down. Ta-da! So anyway, let me get the rest. Now, this is, if you're going to do it in the oven, it is a, boy, I ain't had to go to no gym. What was I saying? Oh yeah, if you're going to do it in the oven, it's about an hour and a half cook. But we're doing it in the microwave. And we're doing it in the microwave for only about the 15 minutes because the potatoes are going in raw. Okay? So now that we got the potatoes done, I got to get the rest of my stuff out. Alright. We are going to disassemble this. I won't need it no more. onion, celery, cheese, mushrooms, cream of mushroom soup. What I'm doing is I am using my supersonic chopper to go ahead and chop up my carrots and my celery and shred my chicken. So I've got a big Dutzer bowl here, and what I'm going to do is toss in my celery first. I don't want it, it's not going to be, if you keep pulling it'll be pureed. We don't want that. I just want it to be not so much chunks. Oops. Why am I not cooking up? We are live, folks. A lot of this is a spline mechanism. There we go. All right. I only used the little parts of my celery stalks from when I went grocery shopping. So it might be the equivalent of 2. If you were to go ahead and chop it up on a cutting board, you know, slice it, it would probably be the same. Now my carrots, on the other hand, don't know, we're going to have to see. I could have put it into the shredder, but the shredder setup may have made it too liquidy. We're basically just breaking it up. You know, your Popeyes have chunks of carrots, chunks of potatoes, chunks of celery. And we have chunks. Then, put this back in. Cut my onion in half and then half. Well, not even quarters, just we're tossing it in there. Now, get this out of the way. We are taking, we're taking my chopper and we're going to put deboned chicken in. I went and did a little reel earlier, a little video earlier about using the pressure cooker. So I did that, and of course I needed to let it cool. You don't want to overfill the container because you don't want to fill the container. You don't want to overfill the container because you want it to be shredded and not mushed. know, when you're making it outside of the microwave, then we're going to just dump it back in here. When you're making it outside of the microwave, the instructions tell you to cube it. So it really doesn't matter if it's finger shredded or cubed, but I want it to last, because 9 out of 10 I'll be a hog again. Whoops. And we'll go ahead and put this back on. I cut the onion, I'm got my nose running. Then we dump that one in there. Now the good thing about doing this is you can prep it and freeze it, and then defrost it, and then finish, and then cook it. Now, I put this in the pressure cooker. I did not add any seasoning because I knew I was going to be putting seasoning in the rest of my stuff. So this is basic, pure chicken. Now, let's see. Get everything. This would be pretty good if you make like chicken salad sandwiches. Throw some mayonnaise and some relish. Alright, let me get this out the way because I do not need that no more. Alright. In the bowl that I had my chicken in, we're going to go ahead and add our creameless chicken that we had from yesterday that I didn't use. We're going to add that in there. There it is. We are going to take and put a cup of milk. You can actually use a cup of sour cream if you wanted to. Okay, we are adding. Stir this up. This didn't break up like my cream of mushroom. I guess because it was in the refrigerator. Okay. Shredded cheese. Probably about half a cup. I wing stuff. Get that mixed in there. Then, back to our big bowl, we are putting a can of drained mushrooms. Gotta get them all. We are putting not a whole can, but maybe half the can of green beans. Half the can of little peas. Half the can of whole kernel corn. Now, I need a spoon. I know I need a spoon. We're going to go ahead and mix this up. Alright, I'm going to take my Tonies. I'm going to take garlic powder. I am going to take onion powder. Dog it. Mix that up. Now it does call for a little bit of my broth. So, this is how much broth came out of it. And I'm just going to pour a little bit. Probably about a cup, half a cup. Then we're going to take our milk, soup, and cheese, and we're going to pour it into the mixture. Give it a stir. Then we are going to bring our potatoes over. Okay, and we are going to pour it on top. Can you see it? Now I do have a little left over. I am actually going to go ahead and freeze that and make individual servings. Now, we are going to take some breadcrumbs and coat it. Add our cover. Oh, wait, I need to take a picture. And we will microwave for 15 minutes. Covered, microwave 15 minutes. There you have it, my friends. I will take the finished product. I will go ahead and show the plating. And, oh, that's what I wanted to show you. Ice trays. Chicken broth. Chicken broth. broth will go in the freezer. Here's the thing. Our ice trays right here, you would want to make sure that you're identifying what you've had chicken broth in. These are silicone tabs, and usually the oil is not a good thing for the silicone, but if you're using it to make your chicken broth, then don't put anything else in the ice tray. The way this works, pop that. The way this works is you go ahead and flip the little tab here and you pour it directly into the little hole. And if you hold it this way, there is a max line here. You don't want to go past the max line. And the reason why you do that is because you don't want the, whatever it is, ice, water, whatever, once you lay it back on its side, there you go. Once you lay it back on its side, it will go evenly across. So, I'm going to try to hold it up for you here. There you go. You can see it. There. Yeah. You see it. Okay. So the good thing about these ice trays is that you could actually lay it on its side. You can lay it on its side to save freezer space. You could take the whole kit and caboodle and put it in your ice chest to keep your stuff cold. You could use it to go ahead and make doggy treats. I have not tried doggy treats. I have only used mine for chicken broth. So that's what I've got. Again, I appreciate y'all popping on. I am Lisa, your favorite Tupper Pal, and you have jumped into the chow line here at your Bowl Connection. I look forward to seeing y'all again soon. Y'all have a good night.